So we are about a month away from teams reporting to training camp. So
stop. Aaron Rodgers was walking alone on the beach with his wedding ring, and his wife is nowhere to be found. Do you believe Aaron Rodgers is married?
Well, he's saying his private life is his private life. That's what he said today. So,
does this person exist, or is this Manti Te'o 2.0? What the hell is going on?
He also said today that this is going to be his last year.
Life, Mike, leave it alone.
And I respect that, but how do you announce that you're married, but no one's ever
They haven't seen a picture. They haven't seen anything.
Hey, you got to be Sheikh Mohammed from Godolphin Racing to make people disappear. Okay, come on.
Maybe it's like when Dennis Rodman married himself. I don't know.
You married one of the most famous people. You married the most famous player in the NFL. Come on. The hell's going on here?
David, you're right. Dennis Rodman, there was pictures of him in a wedding dress.
Ricky Williams and all that.
All right. I'm just making a point. I want to know what's going on.
He also said this is his last year. So he's retiring after this season.
Oh, goody. Now say whatever you're going to say.
For now.
Okay. All right. For now. We'll see what happens.
Everything he says is just for now.
So it's going to be a very important year for many coaches. I want to talk about it because we're going to talk about the hot seat, or maybe not, for some coaches. So they have the list of every coach. We're not going to talk about first-year coaches. We're not going to talk about those they put on the cold seat, ice cold. That's not important. So let's get to the level here of neutral seat. You let me know if it should be hotter or maybe not. You got Brian Callahan for Tennessee, Raheem Morris for Atlanta.
Yes.
Sean McDermott for Buffalo.
Stop. Red hot for Raheem Morris. Enough is enough. Make the playoffs or get it on down the line.
I'm with you for that. Callahan at Tennessee.
No issue.
Really?
No, I'm saying he shouldn't have a hotter seat. The guy just inherited one of the worst places on earth, and he's got a rookie QB. What am I going to do? Fire him?
No, but you couldn't make the other QB work.
McDermott, go lose to the Chiefs again and watch what happens.
That was going to be my question regarding him.
I think Sean McDermott is massively overrated, but they've retooled the defense again. They have focused on adding bigger players. Like, I know that's not nuanced. It's just reality. Every guy they acquired, at least 6'5", 6'6", no more of the mighty mites up front. It's time. Get it done or get the hell out. Enough.
But Raheem in Atlanta, I don't know what you're doing down there. You have all the tools. You should be winning a lot more games.
Next three on this tier will be Matt LaFleur, Kyle Shanahan, and DeMeco Ryans.
DeMeco, I don't know. I don't know how much say-so he has with his roster, because it's almost like they're trying to take away everybody from this offensive line and say, okay, can you win without this? Can you win without this? Can you win without this? Still waiting on Tank Dell. He'll be back tomorrow. No, I'm going to say no for him unless he was one of the reasons why those people left. Shanahan, because there's only so much time that you have with your window closing that I think him and Lynch will be gone. Who was the first one?
Matt LaFleur.
No.
Both guys are totally safe in my world. They run really good operations. They're quarterback whisperers. Look at what Shanahan's done with Purdy. Look at what LaFleur's done with Love. I'm good with both. I don't think there needs to be any other heat. And frankly, I don't hold last year against either. You had an injured QB in Green Bay. You had San Francisco retooling on the fly a little bit. No. And, oh, by the way, your first-round pick got shot.
No. It wasn't last year. It was kind of the year before where you didn't know the rules to the Super Bowl in overtime.
Uh-oh.
So the last three guys that have a neutral seat, they say, is Dave Canales for the Panthers, Jonathan Gannon for the Cardinals, and Mike McDonald for the Seahawks.
Canales, because I think what you saw at the end of the season with Bryce Young was promising. That if I'm a Panthers fan, I don't feel like, you know what, this season's going to be bad. It's like, maybe we could turn the corner. Maybe not the way the people of Chicago would feel, but there's hope there.
Newsflash. If Captain Thanksgiving would have caught the damn football, they would have beat the Eagles in Philly because Bryce threw him a dime.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, catch the ball.
But he was at the Kentucky Derby.
I like Canales. He was. Respect. But bottom line, I'm good. And Mike McDonald, look, I think he's done an okay job. I think McDonald's in a rough spot because that's an organization in a complete.
I don't think you can win there.
Not with ginger idiot Sam Darnold. Definitely not. Surefire way to the unemployment line.
So the next level here, there are three coaches on this level for the warm seat.
Well, that ain't Dayball needs to be scorching hot magma, so they can't be here.
Warm
Sharks
seat.
with lasers.
Mike Tomlin for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shane Steichen, Colts.
Yep.
Kevin Stefanski, Browns. Warm seat.
Okay, I think the most unfair of these would be Stefanski.
Yes.
You are coaching one of the worst franchises on earth.
Once again, unless it was your job going into the draft to say, let's just get as many quarterbacks as we can.
The Tomlin, look, I like Mike Tomlin. I think he's had a hell of a run. But the Super Bowl's over 15 years ago. They don't win playoff games. They're eternally a 9-8 football team. But it's the Steelers. They've had 3 coaches since Jesus came through the rock on Easter. Like, I don't know what to do. You don't fire anyone.
You know what? Not bad. I'm going to give you that one.
Whatever. He left the
He
cave.
came through the rock. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm going to give you that one. Mike Tomlin is the king of good. He's the king of okay. And if that's all you want,
that's Kenny's. Listen, man, just be better than absolutely terrible,
right.
Okay?
You're not terrible. And he is the king of good.
You know what he is? Honestly, he's a better-looking Pete Carroll. That's Mike Tomlin. They're essentially rah-rah clapper guy.
Pete Carroll with soul.
And less gum.
No, but but even Mike, David, it looks like the losing is affecting Tomlin. He doesn't have to cool anymore. He just looks angry every game. Angry at his players. Angry that I got to show up to Pittsburgh.
I wonder
angry
whose
that I'm
fault
here.
it is that we're losing and not that great.
Okay.
Angry now I got Aaron Rodgers? Like, okay.
No, it's that you're living what I'm living, just a better version of it. You were beholden to a quarterback for way too long.
Yes.
With Big Ben, like my team was with Eli.
Yes.
And now you're enjoying the tasty aftermath.
You're exactly right.
Famous Jameis.
So let's get to the final 3 coaches here for the hot seat.
Dayball.
Zach Taylor, Bengals. Mike McDaniel for the Dolphins.
Yes.
And
Dayball
for the
Magma. Honestly, 2 of the 3 should be fired on basis. The only reason I give Zach Taylor any credit, once again, flowchart, Stefanski. You're coaching a bad organization that openly alienates its players.
Right. Every day, your players walk into the Bengals locker room mad. Not at you, but at management. And your job for the first hour is to de-escalate it just to get them ready for practice. You have to be their therapist. Let them vent. Okay, we good now? Okay, guys, let's go practice. And then it's wash, rinse, repeat. The Dolphins, that's a bad organization. They just can't find a way to win. And when you can't win a game in cold weather and everybody knows that, come December, January, unless you are the number 1 seed, you're playing in Buffalo. You're playing in Baltimore.
Yeah, in other news, boobs are fun. That's been their story since Shula was there.
I know.
And he got a steakhouse named after him. I mean, come on. Come on.
Well, he also went undefeated.
Yeah, 53 years ago.
Him and Bobby Knight, man.
Wow. Okay. All right. That is your
But Dayball, he needs another chance.
Magma.
Another chance. Stop it.
He needs another chance.
Stop it.
David.
I wish I had the button that Dr. Evil had when he flipped Will Ferrell over.
David.
I'm still alive.
When he gets his quarterback,
stop it.
He'll be fine.
Stop it.
Let him draft a quarterback.
Listen, this is his way of being cute. Just let him do his thing. It doesn't. I know we're going 3-14. It's okay. It's fine. Keep Dayball again.
You really don't think that Russell Wilson, I mean, in all seriousness, can't get you to 7 wins?
No. I think we have a top 10 offense and a top 10 defense and a bottom 5 offense. I think we're a worse version of the Steelers last year.
Yes.
But Russell got them to the playoffs.
That was
No, Mike, I'm not saying that this is some great thing, but we're acting like Russell Wilson didn't turn water into wine in Pittsburgh.
the defense is what got us.
And that's what I'm saying. With the defense, a top 10 defense, and Russell Wilson just not turning the ball over, you could fall into 7 wins.
Wow. Is there an award for that?
Yes.
And on that note, that is in football today.
I'm badly burned.